Okay guys, this is the Metal Man. This is my friend Zach McAllister. We're going to be exploring the tunnels in Belton, Texas. This is just a standard drainage ditch, not a sewer ditch, but a very different. One's a lot more dirty. We're going to be exploring the drainage ditch and giving commentary. And these are just below the city. They're pretty much everywhere. These tunnels, I'm over 6 foot, and these tunnels are approximately about 6 feet tall. So I have to make sure I don't hit my head or the GoPro. As you can see, there's lots of graffiti, but most of that goes away after you really get in, because most people that are graffiti artists, they don't go in that deep. You'll notice pretty quickly we haven't been here very long, and there's already a way to the surface, like that manhole. You can just kind of push it up if you're tall and strong enough. And if you know the right places, if you want to get out real quick, you could. What's up? Yesterday, me and Zach and another guy who were here, and it was raining real hard, and there was water probably up to like our ankles, and there was also bats, and we may see some bats, and I need to make sure and freak out not too bad because I want to protect this camera.
What if they steal the camera?
No, then I'm gonna jump them.
Like, you would see them in the front at first.
Yeah, the bats like to go in these little holes up in top, and so they'll suddenly do like a jump scare and pop out when we hit them with a light.
Sometimes you can see them poking out, and you can see little fur guys.
Zach doesn't have a light right now, but usually each person has a light.
Yeah, I normally be not as afraid of this,
but the bats are creepy.
Attacked by a bat.
Yeah. But it's good that it's all dry today. Of course, when you're doing this, you're going to want to take your worst clothes. So like you see, I'm wearing ripped up pants, a knee thing. I'm wearing my dad's old shoes that barely fit me, and a really old shirt. So that's a good thing, because like, especially when you're crawling. Right now we're just walking. I'm kind of squat walking.
I'm just normal walking.
He's normal walking because he's a little shorter. But when you're actually crawling, it can wear on your clothes real quick. So we always tell people, wear your worst clothes. Get like super cheap, get some cheap jeans, something like that. There's a tunnel right there. I'm actually still kind of like not sure how well I can crawl with this thing.
I doubt you can without.
I doubt I can.
He's holding like a strapped-on flashlight with his chin.
Yeah, I've got the GoPro to my forehead, and I had the headlamp. I have it around my chin. What you pointing at?
I just wanted you to check.
As you can see, there's another manhole right there.
I tried to get through that one time.
I've done that before.
Get through that one?
Yeah, I came through that one with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Look how high up is it?
Yo,
I don't think we did this.
What we did is we got up, we did like a pull-up, got up, and then I put my feet right here and right here and just pushed up, and I was able to get it. And I'll tell you what, those things are heavy. Those things are like probably 50 pounds. They have some mass to them.
There are some lighter ones.
Okay.
They're not always that.
But they're generally not fun to get up. Okay, so as you can see, I just crawled into a smaller tunnel. This is probably 3 feet, 2 to 3 feet in diameter. But you can go into this little trench. But this is a drainage ditch. Like, this is a road right here, and there's the drainage ditch, and you can see all this trash and leaves, and that's how the water flows into the secondary tunnel and into the main tunnel we've been walking into. But like I said, there's lots of little entrances. Of course, there's another manhole. Like I said, they're pretty easy to lift.
Dude, you got a piece of dirt in my
Oh, I'm sorry. They're pretty easy to lift, but they're definitely not light. But I just wanted to show another example of how easy it is to get in and out of these once you know the right places.
Dude, you have the Jimmy Neutron symbol.
I don't think that's the Jimmy Neutron symbol. I think it's a little more.
What else could it be?
It looks a little satanistic. But honestly, it's really pretty in its own kind of way.
Yeah, as long as you don't just find like a random homeless guy in here.
Which we are yet to find.
Yeah, so.
If I found a random homeless guy, that would actually scare me.
Go to the downtown temple. You probably would, actually. I'm sure you would, actually.
We need to do that eventually.
It's slightly bigger. I was the one who showed you this tunnel, right?
Yeah.
I was the one who showed you the tunnel.
You showed me tunneling in general. Zach is an adventurous guy.
Not really, but I just like tunnels.
And there's another one. This one's a little smaller than that medium one section we showed you before. But it's a little harder to get up because it's at an incline, but it's possible. And that's another little trench that's connected to the rectangular holes in the street, and you can get out of that. It's just a little harder.
It also functions as a water slide, so you can have a lot of fun with those.
Yesterday when it was raining real hard, at least for this area, and it was just coming out. It was an impressive amount of water. They say Picasso's dead.
Yeah, maybe we can find some copper pennies in here.
Oh, maybe we could. In all honesty.
Everyone, vote on your phones now. Will we find copper pennies or not?
You can kind of smell the bat poop.
Well, I didn't know that had a... I didn't...
No, like...
You knew what that smelled like.
Like bat guano has a distinctive smell.
Okay,
This yesterday when we hit this curve, it suddenly got pretty much like up to my knee guards.
For me, it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, it was a lot more, and so we turned back because that was too much water.
He also got attacked by a snake or something.
Oh yeah, something hit my ankle, and like I said, I couldn't even see my ankle at this point because it was underwater. Something tapped my ankle, and I was out. I don't need a snake biting me. But
the water's getting a little more.
it's getting a little bit.
Much.
No, this isn't bad at all. To anybody that sees this, I would not recommend doing it, one, at all. But two, especially when it's raining, that was just stupid. Even though it was fun, kind of stupid.
What a cool idea would be is to take some inner tubes. So ask your parents' permission. Go get some inner tubes whenever it's like half full, and it's like a water park. You got the slides. You got
The metal man does not condone that idea because there will be more dead teens.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I think we're almost through. The trail we're going is pretty big. It's pretty easy, but there's a couple blocks of Belton that we go through, and then we'll end up near a river where this all drains out. This is the outside world like we just discussed. We could exit the tunnel now, but we're gonna go back to the beginning. So now we're gonna backtrack. As you can see, it's getting pretty deep, especially for the guys that aren't so tall. I've been down this tunnel once, guys, and it is tight.
I still doubt you went on that. I think you went through another one.
I went through this tunnel.
Do you see how small that is?
I remember these barbs and worrying about them tearing me up.
Why would you do that? You're gonna get stuck, man.
I went through, and it was so difficult. Once I got past these barbs, it wasn't so bad, but then I was just kind of shimmying. And guys, I know y'all can't see me. I have very wide, or you can see my other videos maybe. I have very wide shoulders. I'm kind of a big dude, but and then when you go through this is probably 1.5 feet. Would you say, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 feet in diameter, and that's tight.
Alright guys, make sure to subscribe to the Metal Man.
Subscribe to the Metal Man.
For some great content, because you know he makes the quality content you deserve.
Yeah, I only put out good vids.
Yeah, he only good videos.
And now the cops are gonna come because they're gonna think some little girl got murdered in a tunnel.
It scares me to think that nobody will probably even hear that.
Oh gosh.
If that was a real scream, nobody would hear it.
Yeah. Spiders. Zach doesn't like spiders. I don't mind them too much.
They're not bad, but I don't like them if they're on me.
Yes.
Like, I'm not like gonna go crazy with a spider on the wall.
If you ask me, the bats are worse.
I don't know. I like the bats.
Though they weird me out.
They scare me, but once I know they're there, then they're fine.
Okay, guys, as you can tell, you can see the exit. Thank you for joining us on our adventure. Make sure not to slip. And we're out of the tunnels, back into the world. Thanks for joining us, guys. like, subscribe, and have a good day.